Kohberger's change of plea, the prosecution presented a substantial portion of its case against him.
They highlighted a timeline indicating the groundwork for the crime began several months earlier. Hunter Bertram is in studio sharing the evidence the state planned to use to make its case.
Derek Kirsten, in court today, State Prosecutor Bill Thompson presented his argument for Kohberger's guilt, noting a major piece of evidence indicates Kohberger's phone was found to have been near the King Road home more than 20 times prior to the murders. The state reporting today, before the murders, Brian Kohberger moved to Pullman in June of 2022 to study at WSU. Prosecuting evidence shows starting on July 9th that year, his cell phone began frequently connecting to a tower near the 1122 King Road home in Moscow. Between July and November 13th, the night of the murders, his phone linked to this tower 23 times, mostly late night, the state says.
We do not have evidence that the defendant had direct contact with 1122 or with residents of 1122, but we can put his phone in that area on those times.
On the night of the murders, Kohberger allegedly turned off his phone and drove to Moscow. Surveillance captured his car near the crime scene. Around 4 a.m., the state believes he used a K-bar knife that record shows he bought in March 2022 to kill 4 students, leaving the sheath behind. An awake roommate
saw him leave the house.
Security footage showed his car speeding away, and he turned his phone back on shortly after, says the state, adding his vehicle was later seen returning to Pullman.
That Mr. Kohberger went to what we would call DMV, motor vehicle licensing here in Idaho, in Pullman, to change his car registration from Pennsylvania to Washington,
where a front license plate is required. The prosecutor says security footage shows Kohberger's car without a front plate. After the semester, Kohberger returned home to Pennsylvania, and the FBI collected DNA from his family's trash, matching crime DNA closely to Kohberger's father. Once authorities issued an arrest warrant, they searched his family's home, apartment, and car, finding Kohberger's car
meticulously cleaned inside,
suggesting an attempt to hide evidence. And a sample of Kohberger's DNA later matched the DNA found on the knife sheath left behind. However, Kirsten Derrick, the knife used to kill these 4 students, is still unaccounted for, and the state did not mention a possible motive either. Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.